Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Monday. We're asking the question today, is Bitcoin facing an innovation breakoff? We're also looking at individuals like Peter Brandt who believe Bitcoin is moving towards $100,000, at least in the long term. That's on coinounce.com. And you have other analysts on the Daily Hodl that are discussing the indicator that will specifically suggest a Bitcoin burst to 100K. We'll let you know what that is. We're also looking at news about Uptrennd, and we're going to remind you about our presence on the platform, uptrennd.com. Of course, there's all kinds of content and some exclusive content that you can find on that site. So you check it out. You should at least check it out, rather, if you're not already doing that. Let's take a look at the markets first on coinmarketcap.com. We're down about a percentage point overall, 202 billion total market cap right now. Bitcoin at the moment is $7,488. That's down 1.04% in the last 24 hours. Dominance right now sits at 66.8%. So, is Bitcoin facing an innovation breakoff? Article here by Deepika. Atop a stable core, Bitcoin's protocol is continuously in the making. That's right, behind the scenes, it's always evolving. Its core underwent a multitude of iterations to manifest the concept of a decentralized currency, and it's still developing in order to become widely accepted. And the idea right now behind some of those improvements is, instead of altering the core, the entire deal is to create a Bitcoin protocol suite. So this is a modular approach which will aim to hasten the development of different protocol layers, and it's happening on top of the inflexible Bitcoin core. Sadly enough, writes Deepika, Bitcoin technology could not keep up with the kind of attention it received. Let's face it, that's the truth. It attracted hordes of users and hackers post-media exposure, and the millions of transactions demanded scalable solutions and enhanced privacy. Here's how the modular approach is reigniting innovation. And all the innovations that Bitcoin is involved in, you may not realize how extensive they are, in fact, but here are the different subcomponents of those innovations. There are 6 of them. So you have layer 2 solutions, you have performance and usability, smart contracts, side chains, mining, and privacy. And in each one of those subsectors, there is a whole lot going on. Deepika goes on to explain how these innovations tackle a wide range of different subjects. Number 1, Bitcoin has to evolve into a currency for daily use. Number 2, an exchangeless ecosystem is important. Taking Bitcoin beyond just currency is also a factor, and it's also an ambition. The only reason we treat it as a currency is because it's, for whatever reason, organically developed value as a digital asset. But really what it is a decentralized database. It's more about data than currency, at least theoretically. And protecting smart contract privacy along with vault level security and true anonymity are a couple of the hallmarks, a couple of the goals that we've set for the future in terms of innovation and development. So surely you must agree that Bitcoin is not a static technology. This is just a gist of what is happening to ignite the mass adoption of the Bitcoin blockchain. While maintaining the fundamental rules of Bitcoin, the developers are pouring in hours to unfold further innovation. And some of that innovation is likely what is fueling Peter Brandt, who believes Bitcoin is moving towards $100,000 in the long term, here on coinounce.com. Peter Brandt is a crypto analyst, and he's predicted that the price of the leading cryptocurrency Bitcoin could reach 100K or above, eventually at least. He reckons if Bitcoin is able to break out from the current bear channel, the next bull phase could lead the Bitcoin price to a new all-time high. According to Peter Brandt, the price of Bitcoin is moving to $100,000 or above in the long term. The crypto analyst shared a chart showing Bitcoin is close to the bottom of a multi-year channel, and the current bear channel in which Bitcoin is since June of 2019 would eventually help the Bitcoin market to move higher. Take that with a grain of salt, of course. It's always about, a subjective or semi-subjective perspective, and this is the channel, this is the time frame, this is how I see it, these are the curves, these are the coefficients of those curves as I've determined, as I've defined them, speaking from the perspective of an analyst. I'm not saying Peter Brandt is wrong. In fact, I 100% agree with him, but as with any prediction, just take it with a grain of salt. The idea here is that the next Bitcoin bull run could mean an all-time high or a new all-time high beyond $20,000 for the digital asset. According to Brandt, if Bitcoin is able to break out from the current bear phase, the next bull phase could help Bitcoin break its previous all-time high of exactly $19,891 that it reached pretty much a couple years ago in December of 2017. And here on dailyhodl.com, Bitcoin Indicator suggests Bitcoin bursts to $100,000 will begin on this date, according to a crypto analyst. Caveat and disclaimer, also take this article with a grain of salt, even if you do agree with it. This time, the prediction comes to us by way of crypto analyst PlanB, who says Bitcoin's past price history indicates the leading crypto will begin a new bull run immediately after its next halving in May of 2020. I'm sure many of you surmised that was the catalyst we were talking about. Halvings happen every 4 years and effectively cut the amount of new supply of Bitcoin entering the market by half. So it becomes a scarcity issue. And I mean that in a good way. The perceived availability of Bitcoin goes down. Not only the perceived, but the real availability of Bitcoin goes down because the mining reward is halved every 4 years. And as with any other asset or commodity, scarcity breeds increases in prices. These are general, but more or less universal economic laws. According to the anonymous analyst, Bitcoin's previous two halvings were quickly followed by a boost in the price of Bitcoin. Quote, getting some questions about why in previous halvings, November 2012 and July 2016, Bitcoin took well over a year for the market to start surging. In response to that, well, it didn't. Look for yourself. In the chart, the halving is when the blue turns to red. The market immediately rises after a halving. Peter Brandt didn't have a specific date in mind for when Bitcoin would reach $100,000, but PlanB suggests that the halving with time is going to allow Bitcoin to reach $100,000 by the year 2023. That's the prediction, but it has plenty of critics, of course, including the co-founder of the institutional digital asset manager Morgan Creek Digital, Jason A. Williams, who told Forbes that he believes the halving is actually already priced in. So unpopular opinion, tweets Jason A. Williams, Bitcoin halving in May 2020 won't do anything to the price. It will be a non-event. Well, the way I look at it, they can both be right. I think I agree with PlanB that 100K is possible within the next 3 years. I don't see why not. 2023, it's certainly possible. And I can also agree with Jason Williams that for those that are almost evangelizing the religious significance of the Bitcoin halving as the next great thing, I think some of them are going to be disappointed. I think it may have an impact. It's not going to single-handedly move the needle up to $100,000. But even if that is the case, even if it's kind of underwhelming, and even if the halving is already priced in, we can still get to 100K by 2023. At least that's just my opinion. Let us know what yours is in the comments below. We're now switching gears and looking at Uptrennd. At Jeff Kurdikis issues a massive thank you to the entire Uptrennd team and all of the community members who continue to make Uptrennd.com what I feel to be the most positive vibed social media platform online today. And that's saying a lot. Have you seen Twitter lately? Have you seen some of the comments out there, especially outside of the cryptocurrency space? It is just nasty. It's like the nastiest stuff in the world is reserved for some reason for Twitter users. I don't understand it, but there's a lot of venom, a lot of negativity out there. So check out Uptrennd if you haven't already. It's a very different vibe and it's very pleasant. You can read about 1UP token economics here on Uptrennd, as well as a whole bunch of other material. Of course, Altcoin Buzz is present on Uptrennd. We post most of our videos on Uptrennd, and it's a very interactive, it's a very collaborative space, so the conversations flow very organically and very naturally. You're also going to find some exclusive content, such as this QAN platform overview, QAN, the fastest quantum-resistant protocol, this by Altcoin Buzz. So if you haven't already checked us out on Uptrennd.com, check out the link in the description. Mosey on over and give it a try. You won't regret it. It's a great service, and we're very, very happy to be on the platform and to have a presence here. We're carving out our space, and we're really enjoying it so far. All right, that wraps it up for today. But hey, make sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, on Telegram, and on Twitter as well. Keep checking back into the website too. It is altcoinbuzz.io. That's where you can keep up to date with all the latest and greatest breaking news. And when it comes to news, make sure you check the description of our videos. That's where we link to everything that we discuss on a daily basis. The description also has information. You can check out how to get your hands on a $50 MCO card. That's courtesy of crypto.com, as well as info on how to sign up for our newsletter so you can stay even more up to date. But right now, we have another contest to discuss. We have contests every single week, and this upcoming Saturday, we are giving away yet another Crypto Tag Zeus starter kit. All you gotta do is make sure you're subscribed to Altcoin Buzz on YouTube. You gotta like the video between now and Saturday. You gotta comment on the video, and a winner will be selected at random. You may as well throw your hat into the running. You could be the winner of our Crypto Tag Zeus starter kit. So best of luck if you choose to invest, and we hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.